This is not the bed that you're usually staying in. What are you doing over here? Were you looking for me? Good morning, Joster. Good morning, sir. Good morning, Mr. Crocodile. At least say good morning. Hi, bud. Good morning, friends. It's Daze with Jordan the Lion. I hope you guys enjoyed the trip out to the lost city of DeMille and Michael Jackson's Neverland Ranch. That was quite a day of driving, quite a day of exploration, and man, not at all how I thought the day would end. But I hope you guys enjoyed it, and today I have my new headshot day. We're going to go take my photos. It's probably going to be like 2 hours worth of photos, and then I'm going to go vlog something over in Glendale while we're over there. So I hope you guys enjoy this. Get your coffee, get your shower, quit piddling around. Let's get in the car and let's go. Daze with Jordan the Lion begins now. Alright, I got my clothes laid out for my photo shoot. I'm going to take, it's always good to wear like blues or reds. So I'm bringing 2 different colors of blue shirts. That shirt that I washed last night after our excursion, just to, if she thinks it looks good under one of these, popping out or something, I'll wear that. And going to take Ja out for a little bit of a walk and then head over to Nicole's studio and get my new headshots. Hope for the best. Hey guys, check out this art. Somebody did some tilings out of books. Those are all books that have been, the pages have been opened up, and they've created the freeway system from Glendale, which is basically how I got here. And look at that mess. That's what we have to drive on as people in Los Angeles. I thought that was cool if you look that they're all just open book pages. Alright, well the bearded photos are now taken, so now I gotta shave and we're gonna take some photos without the beard. I hate to lose the beard, man. I was really enjoying having it. Ta-da! Back to clean shaven. Let's go do this. Well, I'm done with my photo shoot. I'm back. This is the 3rd day that you guys have seen me in this shirt. Unbelievable. I wore it 2 days ago, and then I wore it yesterday again because I thought we were going to be hiking out in the dunes, and I was like, I didn't really get it dirty or anything the day before. I might as well just rewear the same shirt since it's going to get filthy. Then I decided to bring it for my photo shoot, so I washed it last night. Now I'm wearing it again. But since I'm in Glendale, I have a pretty cool location we can go see. I just got here, and it looks pretty stellar. It looks pretty close to the movie. We're at the house that Joan Crawford lived in Mildred Pierce. Well, this is kind of cool. You can see how much bigger the palm tree's gotten over the years, but this was the house from Mildred Pierce, and this is the house that Joan Crawford and her family live in. About 10 minutes into the movie, you see this house, and you see basically that her husband is telling her that he's leaving her. And he's leaving her because he doesn't like their kids. The one daughter of theirs, Vita, is just a snob. And so Mildred Pierce bakes pies and sews things and does various odd jobs to buy her all the things, all the dresses that she wants her to have. And the husband takes that as a slap in the face that he can't provide for the family. And so he just doesn't feel welcome there anymore. He decides to leave, and we see the shot of the kids out here playing in the street right here. And then they come walking over towards the house, and they see their father right here in the driveway packing his car up with his clothes, and he's leaving. And Mildred Pierce is forced to be a single mother, and she gets a job waiting tables so that she can buy Vita all the things, the dresses, and give her the dance lessons and everything that she wants her to have. Basically trying to buy her love, because Vita
doesn't ever seem appreciative. In fact, there's a part in the movie where we see the housekeeper's wearing Mildred Pierce's work uniform that Vita had found in the closet, and was basically trying to shame Joan Crawford, who played Mildred Pierce, for working as a waitress to support the family. And what's weird is that in the movie you see a stairwell and you see an upstairs, or it alludes to an upstairs, but it's a single floor house. But Vita, being the awful person that she is, eventually does end up stealing Mildred Pierce's man, and Mildred Pierce becomes a success with her pies and her business, but she never really can win over Vita, and in the end she's accused at first of killing her man. And wow, just 1940, that was like a groundbreaking movie, and to think that this was the filming location of it, pretty cool to me. Joan Crawford was stellar in this movie, but to be honest, everybody else was pretty horrible, in my opinion. I thought Jack Carson and Randolph Scott, I thought, were really overacting, and it just really couldn't get into them much. But Mildred Pierce, it's a classic movie, and Joan Crawford was, wow, what a role. We would have seen, like I said, we would have seen that memorable scene of the husband packing up and getting out of Dodge. There it is, the house from Mildred Pierce.
Mildred Pierce was so well loved that Joan Crawford, of course, won the Oscar for it. The movie itself was nominated for Best Picture. Anne Blythe and Eve Arden were both nominated for Best Supporting Actress. So, it's worth a watch. I would have loved to have gone out to the building that that they used for the restaurant that Mildred Pierce eventually opens, but that was destroyed. As I understand it, it was right on the Pacific Coast Highway, and just the years of the salt water hitting it, all of a sudden, if I'm not mistaken, half the building just kind of broke off and fell into the water, and they ended up bulldozing it, and something else is there now. I believe that might be where the equestrian center was, or is. I don't know. But, yeah, I would have loved to have gone there, but it's no longer there.
Can I have your tail? Can I have your tail? Let me have the tail. Let me have your tail. Can I have that? Are you looking at the camera? Are you looking at the camera? I'm gonna Three Stooges ya. Doink. You don't care, do you? You let me do anything. You let me grab your whole face. You let me grab the whole face.
So the community group for my neighborhood on Facebook, the people are absolutely flipping out beside themselves right now because there's very limited parking in our neighborhood to begin with, and on the other side of this street in front of us, there's quite a bit of parking, but they were complaining that there's a lot of unneeded red zones that are taking up extra spots, so they contacted the councilman, made them aware of it, and they said that they would fix it. And then people went out today to their car, and a bunch of the parking spaces had been painted over red. So they actually took away spaces, and they're going, why would they do this? What is going on here? And I just made a comment because I see it all the time. I just said, they were probably making more red zones for the police and the fire department, because this restaurant right across the street, Birds, offers them discounted meals. So almost always whenever you're over here, actually right across the street, there's a red zone right there that they freshly painted, and they always are parked there. And the message board completely went berserk, saying, "You're absolutely right. I just went outside right now, and the new red zones, there are police cars parked there, and now they're flipping out about that, so I guess I shouldn't have even opened my mouth." So now I'm seeing that people online in that group have already called the councilman, complaining about that they made a mistake and that they took away spots instead of adding spots, and now they're complaining that the police officers are parked in the red zones now. There he goes, snooping around. About this time of night he likes to come out for a walk, because he's smart enough to know that other dogs want to go out for a walk at this time, and he's hoping he'll run into them. What you doing down there, fella? Hey, fella. What you looking for? Oh, I know. Well, speak of the devil. We just took a lap around the block and we came back. There we go. There's.
First of all, I have no place in American serious music. I would like to hear what I wrote.